former speeches have but hidden thoughts, which can interpret farther. Only I say things have been strangely born. The gracious Duncan was pitied of Macbeth. Marry, he was dead. And the right valiant Banquo walked too late. Whom you may say, if it please you, Fleance killed, for Fleance fled. Men must not walk too late. And who cannot want the thought how monstrous it was for Malcolm and Donalbain to kill their gracious father? But peace, for from broad words and because he failed his presence at the tyrant's feast, I hear Macduff lives in disgrace. Sir, can you tell where he bestows himself?
The son of Duncan, from whom this tyrant holds the due of birth, lives in the English court, and Macduff is gone to pray the holy king upon his aid to wake Northumberland and warlike Seward, that by help of these we may again give to our tables meat, sleep to our nights, free from our feasts bloody knives, and receive free honors, all which we pine for now, and all this effort hath so exasperated the king that he prepares for some attempt of war.
Sent he to Macduff?
He did, and with an absolute, "Sir, not I," the cloudy messenger turns me his back and hums, as who should say, "You'll rue the time that clogs me with this answer."
And as well might advise him to a caution to hold what distance his wisdom can provide. Some holy angel fly to the court of England and unfold his message ere he come, that a swift blessing may soon return to our suffering country under a hand accursed.
I'll send my prayers with him.
Fire, burn, and cauldron bubble. everyone shall share in the games. And now about the cauldron sing, like elves and fairies in a ring, enchanting all that you put in.
I hear the pricking of my thumbs. Something wicked this way. Open locks, whoever knocks.
How now? You black and sick and midnight hags! What is it you do?
A deed without a name.
I conjure thee by that which you profess, even till destruction sicken, answer me to what I ask you.
Speak to man.
Will answer.
Would you rather hear it from our mouths or from our masters?
Call him! Let me see him!
Very well. Blood from a sow who's eaten her 9 pharaoh. Grease that's sweetened from a murderous gibbet. Throw into the fire. Come high and low. Yourself at office deftly show.
Tell me, thou unknown power!
He hears thy thoughts. Listen to him speak and say thou not. Macbeth! 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 Beware Macduff! Beware the thane of fight!
Wherever thou art, for thy good caution thanks. Thou hast harped my fear aright, but one word
He
more.
will not be commanded! Now, the next is more potent than the first.
Macbeth! Macbeth! Macbeth!
Had I 3 ears, I'd hear thee.
Be bloody, bold, and resolute. Laugh to scorn the power of man. For no man born of woman shall harm Macbeth.
Well then live, Macduff. What need I fear thee? Yet I'll make assurance double sure and take a bond of fate. Thou shalt not live. What's this? That rises like the issue of a king, and upon his baby brow wears a round and top of sovereignty.
Listen and speak not to it!
Be lion-mettled, proud, and take no care who chafes, who frets, and where conspirers are. Macbeth shall never vanquished be until great Burnham wood to hide on Sinane Hill shall come against him.
Well, that will never be. Who can impress the forest? Bid the tree unfix its earthbound root. But my heart throbs to know one thing. Tell me, if thou art can tell so much, will Banquo's issue ever reign in this kingdom?
Seek to know no more!
I will be satisfied. Deny me this, and an eternal curse shall fall upon you. Let me know.
Show. Show.
Show.
Show his eyes and grieve his heart. Come like shadows, so depart.
Oh, that one threw it like the spirit of Banquo. Down! Thy crown is seared mine eyeballs. And thy hair is like the first. The third is like the former. Filthy hags, why do you show me this? Or will not the line stretch out to the crack of doom? I'll see no more. Yet I see some more. That appears that bears a glass, and more comes with 2 full bowls and treble scepters carrying. Oh, horrible sight! Ah! Now I see points at them for his. What? What is it so?
Ah, it is also. But why stands Macbeth so amazedly? Come, sisters, let us cheer up his sprites and show him the best of our delights. I'll calm the air and make a round and sound while you your antics round, that this great king can kindly say that our offices did welcome pay.
Pernicious hour lie I accursed in the calendar. Come in without there.
What is your gracious will?
Saw you the weird sisters?
No, my lord.
Can you not buy them?
No, indeed, my lord.
Infected be the air whereon they ride, and damned all those that have trust in them. I have heard the galloping of horse. Who is it came by?
'Tis 2 or 3, my lord, that bring you word Macduff is fled to England.
Fled to England!
Aye, my good lord.
Thou anticipatest my dread exploits. From this moment, the very firstlings of my heart shall be the firstlings of my hand. The castle Macduff I will surprise, seize upon Fife, and bring to the edge of the sword his wife, his babes, and all those unfortunate souls that trace him in his line. No boasting like a fool, this deed I'll do before this purpose cool. But no more sights! Where are these gentlemen? Come, bring me where they are.
What had he done to make him fly the land? He must have patience, madam.
He had none. His flight was madness. Where our actions do not, our fears do make us traitors.
You know not whether it was his wisdom or his fear.
Wisdom. To leave his wife, to leave his babes, his mansion and his titles, in such a place whence he himself does fly? All is the fear and nothing is the love, as little is the wisdom, as his flight does fly against all reason.
My dearest coz, I pray you school yourself. But for your husband, he is wise, noble, judicious, and best knows the fits of the season. I dare not speak much further, but cruel are the times when we are traitors and do not know ourselves. I take my leave of you. Shall not be long, but I'll be here again. Things at the worst will cease, or else climb upwards to what they were before. My pretty cousin, blessing upon you.
Fathered he is, yet he is fatherless.
I'm so much a fool, should I stay longer, it would be my disgrace and your discomfort. I take my leave at once.
Sirrah, your father is dead. What will you do now? How will you live?
As birds do, mother.
What, with worms and flies?
No, what they get, I mean. And so do they.
Poor bird, what wilt thou do for a father?
If my father were dead, as so you'd say, you'd weep for him. If not, it were a good sign I should quickly have a new father.
Poor prattler, how thou talkest.
Bless you, fair dame. I am not to you known, but if you will take a homely man's advice, be not found here. Hence with your little ones. Heaven preserve you. I dare abide no longer.
Whither should I fly? I have done no harm. Although I remember now I am in this earthly world where to do harm often considered laudable and to do good sometimes accounted dangerous folly. Why then, alas, do I put up that womanly defense and say I have done no harm? What are these faces?
Where is your husband?
I hope in no place so unsanctified where such as thou mayest find him.
He's a traitor.
Thou liest, thou shag-eared villain.
Ooh, what egg! Young fry of treachery!
He has killed me, mother!
Let us seek out some desolate shade, and there weep our sad bosoms empty.
Let us rather hold fast the mortal sword, and like good men bestride our downfall and birthdom. Each new morn, new widows howl, new orphans cry, new sorrows strike heaven on the face, that it resounds as if it felt with Scotland, and yelled out like syllable of the Lord.
What I believe, all well, what no believe, and what I can redress, as I shall find the time to friend. What you have spoke, it may be so, perchance. This tyrant, whose sole name blisters our tongues, was once thought honest. You have loved him well. He hath not touched you yet. I am young, but something you may deserve of him through me, and wisdom to offer up a weak, poor, innocent lamb to appease an angry God.
I am not treacherous.
But Macbeth is. A good and virtuous nature may recoil in an imperial charge.
I've lost my hopes.
With this there grows in my most ill-composed affection such a staunchless avarice that, were I king, I should cut off